Super kill, kill Crossity, kill Jaro. Kill.
Can you ain't standing? I don't think you understand it. I can't stand you, not gonna take that sitting down. Okay, I slam my body, drop like drowning pool. He's 17, boy, stay in school. Ain't gonna make me lose my cool. That fan gon' blow right out the blue. I see you when I sleep like a movie.
Can we talk about it? Can I talk to all the directors and the people who make horror movies? Can we just talk real quick? It's just me and you. Please stop dropping trash. Please. We don't care what you directed before. Stop dropping trash. Netflix got a better series of movies than you guys do. Stop this real quick. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It was horrible. 10 out of 10. I would not recommend. I wouldn't even pay my sins. I wouldn't even do it. This movie made me feel like the devil made me buy a ticket because he wanted me for my money, not my entertainment. I felt like this movie, the devil made me watch it on HBO Max because it was free. The only reason this movie was jumping and I wasn't as mad as I was is because it was on HBO Max. If this movie wasn't free, I would not be in theaters. Y'all are not The Conjuring. Y'all need to stop. The Conjuring 1 and 2 did it. That's it. Stop right there. This whole Conjuring universe, you should stop at La La Reina. You shouldn't even make La La Reina. Whatever the hell that movie was. That movie was hot garbage. That had to been the worst horror movie of 20 whatever that movie dropped. Stop it. Stop it. I should have stopped when Insidious freaking, what was it, Final Key, Last Key, was it flopped. Y'all are really sucking the soul out of us to get like these cheap scares. This movie sucked. The best part of the movie was in the beginning, and I mean that with my heart. Everybody will tell you that. There wasn't no good jump scares. The jump scares were predictable. They gave you that subtle stop. You hear no music playing. Oh, he looks this way, look back that way, poof. Ah! That's it. Who you scaring? You scaring my little brother? Cause you ain't scaring me. This movie was a joke. Now, like, if y'all was going for comedy points, I would have given it to y'all. Cause this movie was funny to me. There was parts where I was laughing. My man straight denied his request to marry his sister. My man hit him with the I don't know what you talking about. It was supposed to scare me. I wasn't laughing. You let me explain this whole movie down to a T. You forced money out of my pocket. Joke's on you, because I pay for HBO Max for Adventure Time.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
In Adventure in Gumball. I don't pay for it to watch these movies. Joke's on you, HBO Max. I actually appreciate you, but not that Conjuring movie. Let me explain the Conjuring movie. It starts off with a young boy getting possessed by a demon. The house is already wrecked, but you never know why the house is already wrecked. They never explain it. They never care. The house is just a mess. Chandelier on the floor. Everything's just jacked up. And they're sitting at the table like, oh, it's all cool. Like they just got done playing the hardest game of Monopoly. Can you imagine that? That's what the house looks like on Thanksgiving. After y'all get done playing Monopoly and you try to just foreclose. That's what the house looks like. So then they put the son upstairs by himself after not knowing that he's still getting possessed by a demon, but they're waiting for the approval to do an exorcist to exorcise the kid. Let me explain something. They let the kid go upstairs by himself. After seeing what the house looked like, why the hell was the kid upstairs by himself? Don't even ask me. That was a stupid thing to say. Maybe I'm stupid because I don't understand the movie. Yeah, I'm stupid. Kid goes to sleep, right? The guy pulls up. The priest pulls up, dripped out, swagged out, nice looking. Sits down. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Then we go into a scene. Kid wakes up, banging on the wall. No one else hears it but the kid. Kid goes into the bathroom because he thinks it's okay to hide. Instead of running out of the room and going to his parents because he's scared, he runs into the bathroom and closes the curtain. I'm still blown. I'm still sitting here blown because, like, usually kids get they put the covers over because you know the covers are just magically protecting you. And he covers his head, and you're like, yeah, that's cool. He goes in the shower. You see a bunch of shower rings, and next thing you know, 3 of the shower rings move, and it's a hand, and you're like, wow, that's creative, Conjuring people. Next thing you know, faucets turn on, blood splurts everywhere, and the coolest visual of the movie, just blood starts spraying. You're like, wow, that's cool. The next thing you know, demon goes to work. The family runs upstairs because the boy is screaming his ass off. They knock down the door. The boy is hiding behind the thing with a piece of glass. He stabs the father in the leg. Poof. Now they're downstairs. The priest is like, let's get this going. Boy is screaming his ass off. He's screaming and screaming. The demon is nearly possessing this boy. He throws a flying plate at the priest to knock him out. A flying plate. Boy, bet you never seen that coming. Throws a flying plate, knocks out the priest. You're like, damn, that man's done for. Nope. That man just knocked out. Here's the BS. The Warner, Mr. Warner, goes to the priest and is like, yo, give me a med kit. The boy is starting to carve a sandstorm around the house while they have him held down on the table. Next. The boy is fully possessed. And he's starting to crack his body. He's twisting and turning. You're like, yo, this is the best part of the movie. It must get better from this. The next thing you know, the boy finally, he knocks the sister over. He jumps onto Mr. Warner. The Mrs. Warner's having headaches and migraines. Like she needs like you almost thought it was like an Advil commercial about to kick in, or like a Tylenol commercial or Excedrin commercial about to kick in. The little boy jumps on Mr. Warner and just presses on his heart and said, let's see if your heart beats. Gave that man Mr. Warner a heart attack. Facts. So then the brother jumps on him and says, no, take over my body. And the demon leaves and goes into the brother's body. Let me say that again. The brother the demon leaves out of the little and goes to the bigger. You would think it's easier to take over a little kid's body than a grown man. Anyway, now the demon is in the boy, grown man, and everything just goes back to normal. And that's the whole premise of the movie right there. Everything's just normal. Everything is just normal. It's not normal with me. Y'all took away an hour and 30 from me. I watched the movie 3 times. I watched it twice with my girlfriend. One was just a comedy show. We was eating while laughing. And 2 was we watched it again, but this time we really sat and focused on who can get scared first. And 3 was I literally just watched it to get some reactions. I'm gonna need y'all to step your game up. Y'all not scaring me. You're not. Oliver had better jump scares, and I mean that. Good night.